do you want? Bugger off! Oh, seeing as you're here, got one of my urban ions going out. I want to run you through a few things. Let's start with where the battery goes. Underneath this grip, there's a battery. There'll be 2 screws here, undo those screws, and there's a battery. Da, da, da. This area here is all your programming. Don't worry about programming for now, go out and play. Simple as that. How to switch your gun on. See this green little spot here? Press and hold this for 3 seconds. In fact, I've just switched it off because it was already on. Press and hold, and it will start flashing. There's 2 settings here. The first setting, if you had eyes, would be gun on, eyes on. Yeah. The second setting is gun on, eyes off. We don't have to worry about that. I've taken the eyes out. This feeds at 20, 25 balls a second. Most games have a cap of 10 to 12 balls a second, which you need on. Simple as that. I'm just going to quickly fire this up for you. A couple of things I want to go through. If the regulator's set too low, the gun will do just actually what it just did then. You hear that little ksh? It's set really low, the air will just rush through. You need a setting of about 120 psi to get the internals to pop. Once they're popped, nice and easy to shoot. When I send this to you, the regulator will be turned down. Okay. Now, obviously, I've gone through that little bit with the regulator. Little arrow with the word up. What way do you think you turn it to turn it up? Obviously, in the direction of the arrow. Don't, man. Don't. I've had people say, what's the arrow for? Oh, God, yeah, right, okay. Okay, the stock, of course, press that button there, and the stock slides backwards to front. There you go. If you want to take the stock off, Allen key, those 2 bolts, the whole stock comes off. That gives you access to the rear of the fire pan. All you need to do for maintenance is when the bolt is in a forward position, take some silicone glue, spray it down that hole once every go. You'll lubricate it. Dun, dun, dun. We've done that. We've done that one. If for any reason you ever need to strip the gun down to the point where you've got to take the breech out, this one here, this feed neck, screws into the front of the breech here. It is bearing locked in place, so it would need to be heat treated to be removed. Don't come back to me with all the threads ripped out, so I didn't know, because I won't be happy. If you're not sure, ask me. I will totally approach you all that. But everybody seems to have a friend who's an expert, who's normally far from being an expert. That's the whole feed neck. That little latch there locks the feed neck in place. With the latch open, push on your hopper, pull the latch across, job done. Okay, quick fit on the hopper. Your battery's here, undo the screw, pull this lid off. Underneath here there is a battery box, something like that. On this you can have 4 or 6 AA's. Put that in, put the battery box on, slide this lid back in place, do the screw up, you're ready to rock and roll. On off here, also your programming is here. Inside here we have the programming sheet. This one has a Empire Raceway guide and one of the new Empire driveways for the drive code. Give that a try, let me know what you think. I do like to have feedback on these things. Next, barrel. That's your silencer. You want to be twisting it and pulling it at the same time. Okay? Now, there's your barrel. Freak inserts go in here. Yeah? That's your freak insert, goes in the back. This is your freak tip. Buy as many of these tips as you can, in all as many different sizes, lengths, styles and attitudes. Attitude, this barrel's got a bit of an attitude, Sarge. Put the silencer back on, roughly line it up, and then just palm it. There you go, job done. Isn't that easy? That's about all we need to go through for today. We've got the oil, we've done the air pressure. You'd be looking for about 120 to about 150 psi on this gauge. I think that's going to do you. Yeah, that's going to do you. Oh, remember we were talking about straps and I said I was going to drill and tap a hole for a strap point for you. There's one on the stock, silly old me. Look. So that's something I don't have to do. Thank God for that. I'm getting too old for this. Yeah, alright. Or a bully now going, oh, granddad, granddad. So that's pretty much. I'm going to get this in the post today. Because I'm not here tomorrow, I'm up at Mayhem. Fixing laser guns, indeed. So I'm going to get this wrapped up now and posted out. I'll tell you what, man, it's seriously cheap, this gun. If you ever need to make any adjustments to this latch, take one of your Allen keys. Now these are not metric Allen keys, yeah, they're imperial Allen keys. Don't go trying to do anything with metric Allen keys. Just there, that's the adjuster for the tension of the feed net, okay? That's part of it, apart from putting that hose back in. So remember, when you put your bottle on, nothing's going to happen because this regulator is turned off. Completely switched off. So nothing's going to happen. So put your bottle on, put your remote line on, whatever you're going to do. Once you've got your bottle on there, start turning this up. Air will rush through the gun and come out the barrel. Don't worry about that air. As you do this up and the pressure comes up, then the bolt inside will trip and all the seals will drop into place. There's only one moving part inside. And that's the bolt, okay? Yeah, now, leaks. A simple way to diagnose a leak on an ion. As soon as I put my bottle in, it's leaking. I've not pulled the trigger's in its forward position. That means that it is leaking. Inside this breech there is a hidden seal, and it's actually in the breech here. It's a green seal. In fact, there's two seals here. There's a barrel seal and there's a seal here where the bolt is. You can't see it until you take it apart, unfortunately. Next one, okay, so I've pulled the trigger and it's leaking. That means that this little O-ring on the end here needs replacing. And that's about it really. Don't get much more simple than that. You can get to all these parts without removing this feed net. So don't listen to the bloke down the pub or your best mate who is a gun expert. He's not. And you see how many markers I have to repair because so-called experts have been working on them. Women in shoes, men and guns. There you go. Got fashion tips. That's done. I'm going to go wrap this up now and send it off with a sealed and loving kiss. Bye bye!